Welcome, everyone. We have a very special Stargate announcement.
This has been a very hard secret to keep for the last 18 months, but we can announce today that a brand new Stargate series is coming to Prime Video.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so rare for the original creators to get to work on the new version of a show. This is a show for everyone, everywhere.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
We're going to be able to do things that we could not do in 1997. I strongly feel that the fans will watch this show and say, this is Stargate.
In that 25-year span, their enthusiasm for Stargate has never waned.
The one question that I think so many fans are asking, is this going to be a reboot?
It is not a reboot. It's its own unique chapter in the Stargate universe.
Oh God, I can't breathe! Yes!
So of course we're making the show for the fans, of course, but we're also making it for people that have never watched Stargate and potentially don't have a sci-fi franchise they even like. For us, it's really important that a brand new audience can come in, and then if they love it, then they can go back.
What's up, all my Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as Star Wars Girl, and I did not have this on my bingo card for 2025 announcements. The year's almost over. I was like, that's it. That's done. Frankenstein was phenomenal. We're not going to get any better than this. And then this drops. Oh my God. Oh, I cannot contain my excitement. I was losing my shit when this announcement happened. Of course, my channel had a strike, so I couldn't post any videos or do any live streams to really talk about it. But now that that's lifted, I'm through the safe zone. I can talk about it. And boy, do I have a lot to say. Now, for those that don't know, I am a huge Stargate fan. I loved the movie. I loved SG-1. And then I love Atlantis, at least the first 3 seasons. And if you guys watch the show, then you guys know why. And I feel like I'm one of the few people that really liked SGU and is really disappointed. But if anything, that one can they can pick up where they left off. If you guys watched it, you guys know what I'm talking about. But I actually had one of the showrunners on my show a few months ago. Now, in case you guys missed it, if you go over to the live tab on my channel, you guys can scroll down and you guys will find it right here. So I will also link it in the description of this video just in case. But I did a live stream with Joe Malazzi, who I was shocked followed me on Twitter. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to shoot my shot and ask him if he wants to come in and talk about Stargate, because I absolutely love Stargate and I want to nerd out. And, you know, how often does somebody get the opportunity to ask someone that worked on the show questions about a show that they loved? So I had Joe on for almost 2 hours and we talked all about Stargate, all about Stargate Atlantis. And now looking back, I'm like, I think he knew that they were doing this show, because some of the questions that I had for him, he couldn't answer them. And I'm just like, wait a second, you worked on this show, right? Why can't you answer this question? And now I know why. Freaking vindicated. And I'm still to this day kicking myself why I didn't ask him my number one question, which was, what was Shepard's answer to Ronan in season 3, episode 17? But I didn't. Partially because at that point in the interview, I was not sure if he was actually going to tell me the answer. And also, I'm like, maybe it's better left to my imagination. But now, next time I talk to him, I'm definitely asking, because Mofo was keeping secrets. And my gosh, does Joe have a great poker face. Look at that. Stone cold. Now, I am so happy and so overjoyed that they have the original creators coming back and working on the show. I cannot believe that Gate World is on the show, that they are actually big, high budget Hollywood productions are talking to the fans and interacting with the fans and getting their fans with the largest platforms, or I mean, if not the largest platforms, but I've been doing it the longest. I've known about Gate World since I was a kid. Yes, I'm a little bit younger. I did not watch these shows when they originally aired because I was, a little bit of, I wouldn't say a hillbilly, but I grew up on a ranch in the middle of nowhere. We didn't get internet till 2010. So I didn't grow up with all of this stuff. I had to watch everything on reruns. And, now I was, trying to get my husband into it, so I made him watch everything, and he really likes it as well, but I think he's a little bit more on the SG-1 versus me. I'm hardcore Atlantis, and I even really like Stargate Universe. I know not everybody likes Stargate Universe. I understand why. I get it. I really like it, and I really want them to pick up where they left off, especially considering Eli is still awake, and if you guys ever look up the actor, he has gotten into shape, and he like has a whole plan on what's been going on with his character this whole time. And I'm like, well, that's kind of perfect since they just put them all into cryo sleep, and they could just like wake up and, you know, get an answer for like maybe why some people, if they don't want to return to the show, why they're not waking up, or like there's just so many possibilities out of all of the franchises that have been destroyed right now. Like, I'm sorry if you guys are fans of them. Obviously, I absolutely passionately hate Disney Star Wars. I hate it. This is the reason why my channel is here. I watched that and it was like a big slap in the face. Everything that I loved growing up, Luke Skywalker was my hero, and they bastardized him. It was like they took this thing that meant so much to me, and it was like a personal FU, and I just like, it broke my heart. It broke me, and I was talking about it, and I just, you know, I made a video so that way all of my friends and family could, you know, just get like some quick answers, because my DMs were flooded on Facebook by all my friends and family. They're like, Anna, you're a diehard Star Wars fan. You've loved Star Wars your whole life. You gave a speech about Star Wars at your high school graduation, went to the same high school as George Lucas. How can you not like a Star Wars movie? And there's too many DMs to respond to. Let me just make a video. And, you know, it was too big to post on Facebook, so I posted on YouTube. And apparently I wasn't the only one that felt that way. And I'm still here doing this however many years later. And then, like, with Star Trek, I'm sorry, I was a broke college student. I watched it on the 7 Seas. I did not have the, I didn't have subtitles for the Klingon parts of it. And they changed up all of that. So it's like, I watched a little bit and I was like, all right, this is like, I can stretch my disbelief for a bit. Like, I realized in the originals that, you know, Spock was able to use this like telekinetic power. Is Sarek able to communicate with his like adopted daughter that's all the way across here? And it's like, I like how Sarek cares more about his adopted kid than Spock or even his other son, which we got no mention of until Star Trek 5. But like, so I just had to give up on it. And then my husband, sometimes he just wants something on, so he'll turn on that new show that's going on about Pike, and it is like I have to leave the room because it's so painful. It's some kind of like drama love triangle with Spock and all that. It's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, I can't even watch this. This isn't Star Trek. And then, you know, they're doing it on Amazon Prime. I've seen a lot of people speculate about, oh, it's going to get the same treatment as Lord of the Rings. Can you not see how this is the exact opposite of what's going on with Lord of the Rings? I mean, Rings of Power was trash. Like, it infuriates me to my very core how bad Rings of Power is, especially with the budget that it had. Like, oh my God, if you go and see now, all of the documentary for the making of Lord of the Rings is trending now. Everything that Peter Jackson was doing. I remember I just watched it on Instagram the other day. It took them 2 years to make all the chainmail for the orcs, and like their hand putting it together with like plastic that's supposed to look like metal, and it takes them 2 days to do one suit, and they had to do thousands of them. And I'm like, oh my God. And like, that wasn't with $1 billion. So what the heck? Like, I'm just like, the only thing that I can think of at this point is people are embezzling money. And I'm sorry. I know I'm like, if you guys are upset about that, it's okay. I'm just a stranger on the internet. You don't have to take my opinion for it. This is just my personal opinion, looking at it with what I think is common sense, and like, all right. But as far as Stargate goes, I've seen people speculating about it. Now listen, I understand. I have been burned too. Like, I've been completely broken. Luke Skywalker was my hero, and that got destroyed. I've had to watch the thing that I grew up loving, the thing that was like, it meant more to me than almost anything. And I know it's like make-believe and not real, but it was real to me. And I've watched Star Trek get bastardized. I watched Lord of the Rings get bastardized. So for me to get excited about something like Stargate, which also means a lot to me, like, it's because of this. It's because they are bringing back the original writers who passionately care about these characters and this storytelling. They're involving the fans, like just like they said in the clip. Dial the Gate literally had Michael Shanks on, who played Dr. Daniel Jackson, and I'm just like, and he got it. He talks about it in this interview. If you guys want to watch it, I'm going to link everything that I'm showing you guys down in the description of this video so you guys can go look at it for yourself. But freaking Michael is talking about how they emailed him about the show, how they are bringing the show back, and they're not like going to get rid of everything that came before it. They're going to build on top of it a new show that's going to take place after SGU. So even he was like, what, is this real? And just talking about like how, you know, the fact that they even reached out to him because Stargate Stargate means so freaking much to him. I mean, he played Dr. Daniel Jackson. He was a main character for so long. And even like when he left the show and he missed it so much, he came back to the show. Like, it gives me so much hope, because out of every show and movie that's come out with every single franchise with Stargate, they're like, we care about the fans. We care about all of you guys that kept Stargate alive and made it what it was, and, made it as popular as it is. And we're making this for you. I haven't heard that from a single franchise. I didn't hear that for Star Wars. What I heard from Star Wars was like, it's not made for you. If you don't like it, don't buy it. It's like, go F you. Go shove it where the sun don't shine, Missy, because you don't know anything about what you're talking about. This is why Star Wars is dead. This is why Star Trek is dead. This is why Marvel is dying. I know they're trying to, squeeze as much out of that lifeless corpse as they possibly can. It's dying. It done. It ended with Endgame. Stop trying. And if you guys like it, I apologize. Again, I'm just a stranger on the internet. My opinion is, it's just my opinion. You don't have to lose sleep over it. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's just my opinion, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy because from everything that I've seen, it gives me hope. So if you guys are skeptical, I understand. I've been burned a lot too, but I am so beyond excited, and I really can't contain it, and I'm so excited to talk about it. If you guys love Stargate, let me know what you guys think down below in the chat. I am going to be going live sometime with my good friend Nina and maybe a couple other guests that love Stargate as well. We are actually going to be EFAPing the Michael Shanks interview. We're going to be watching all the videos that have come out from the creators that have talked about this. So make sure that you guys are subscribed, to ring that bell for notifications, that you actually get notifications when I post videos and when I go live and do those live streams, so that way you guys can watch them. I will leave them up on my channel, so if you guys miss it live, you guys can watch the replay. But make sure that that bell is set to all, that way you actually get notifications when all those get happen and when all of them get posted. I am definitely going to be covering all the news that comes out with Stargate. So guys, if you guys watch all the way to the end, thank you so much. Smash that like button. If you didn't like this video, then, thank you so much for watching this far through. Let me know in the chat, MVP, that you guys made it all the way to the end, so I can go and heart that comment. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, 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 really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting my videos and watching my content. If you guys would like to support the channel further, go over to my Etsy and check it out. I got a lot of cool stuff over here. I have postcard prints, stickers, posters, bookmarks, lots and lots and lots of stuff over here. A lot of it is from videos that you guys have seen here on my channel, and I'm always adding to it. So go and check it out. The link is down in the description of this video. Thank you. Hey, want to send me some mail? Cool. Send it to Anna, TSWG, at P.O. Box 28171, Santa Ana, California, 92799-8171. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone.